FM are also brought to you by Beeman's Variety, Country Foods, Gentle Dental, Central Peninsula Hospital, and Steam on Wheels. Coverage of area hockey teams on ESPN also brought to you by Dan's Automotive, Alaska Trailer, Kenai Peninsula College, White Spruce Trailer Sales, and Ridgeway Dentistry. The 2024-25 high school hockey season on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM. Also sponsored by Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics, Earhart, Elsner and Cooley Attorneys at Law, Eyewear Express, Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, Precision Plumbing and Heating, and Premier Sports Medicine. The intermission reports for tonight's hockey game on ESPN are sponsored by The Best Shop. Hockey coverage on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM is also brought to you by Floors Unlimited, TJ Seggies, AK Big Zipper, Dr. James Julian DDS, Denali Family Dentistry, AK Express, and Beckaroo and The Bread Guy. The Hockey Postgame Show on ESPN is sponsored by Peninsula Community Health Services with game recaps, interviews, and the player of the game. Now let's go ringside for today's high school hockey broadcast on ESPN 1140 AM, 96.9 FM, and RadioKenai.com.
Well, good evening and welcome to the ConocoPhillips Multipurpose Ice Arena in Kenai, Alaska at the next to Kenai Central High School. Glad to have everybody joining us for the broadcast today. It's going to be the Cardinals and the Colony Knights set up tonight for the second game for each of these teams in the Peninsula Ice Challenge. I'm Nick Sorrell, along with our producer Nevin Woodward back in our K-Beach studio, along with, for those of you watching on YouTube Live, Keith Crawford, our broadcast producer, saying hello there to you. And so tonight it's going to be a pretty good game. Cardinals looking to bounce back from a tough loss to the Palmer Moose last night. The Colony Knights looking to continue a win streak that they started their season on with a 4-3 win over the Soldotna Stars last night as well. So that'll be coming up in just a little bit. We're getting the broadcast started a little late tonight. Puck drops in about 7 minutes. We'll be right back with your Sweeney's pregame show, but before we head that direction, do me a favor, hop on the phone, send out a text message, make a phone call, make a social media post, let your friends, your family, and your neighbors know that the Kenai Cardinals are about to hit the ice for their second game of the season in the Peninsula Ice Challenge against the Colony Knights on ESPN 1140 AM, 96.9 FM, and RadioKenai.com, and also streaming live on YouTube on Kenai Sports Live.
Sweeney's Clothing in Soldotna has another new brand alert. Duck Camp Apparel. High quality, durable, warm, and quiet. Shop Duck Camp Apparel now at Sweeney's. Months here, Sweeney's Clothing is fully stocked for all things winter. Polar Max double layers for men, women, and children. All footwear, also 20% off. New women and men Helly Hansen winter coats, 20% off, excluding flame resistant. New Wrangler tops, vests, and jackets for guys and gals. Also, check out the very popular Walls work pants. When Sweeney says they're the working man store, they mean it.
Tires, tires, tires. You need better tires for the winter, and the Best Shop has just the right tire you need, no matter what size you need. And with winter coming up, now is the time to order and get the right tire for your vehicle. No reason to wait for the snow to show. Do it now and be ready. For winter tires and tire changeover, call the Best Shop on K-Beach. The Best Shop on K-Beach for all your tire needs. 907-262-8785.
Welcome back to the Sweeney's pregame show. Nick Sorrell on the mic for you this evening. Cardinals and Colony Knights set to face off here in about 5 minutes. The Zam man still just cleaning up the ice right now. I always feel like that's the most fun job. If you're going to work in an ice arena, you got to be the guy running the Zamboni. Maybe if you're listening and you operate a rink around here and you wouldn't mind throwing a bone to just a very lonely, super poor sports announcer who would love to have his dream of driving a Zamboni answered, maybe feel free to throw one out there. Just kidding. So Cardinals and Colony Knights set to get underway here in just a few moments. Cardinals, it was all sorts of red last night, but it wasn't Cardinal red. It was blood and guts red, and it wasn't the Moose's blood and guts. It was Cardinals. They could not get anything together last night. The passes just looked all over the place, unable to find one another, not clean touches, and boy, did the Palmer Moose own the KENAI zone last night, outshooting the Cardinals 46-15 in an 8-3 rout to open the season for the Moose. Cardinals looking to bounce back tonight. I am very confident, having talked to a lot of these players and the coaches and seen what they can do on the ice both last year and in prior years, that this is a team that score last night is not indicative of the talent and the ability that you get from this KENAI team every year. And so this game, hopefully the Colony Knights have their hands a little bit more full with the Cardinals than the Moose did last night. We'll step aside. It's the Sweeney's pregame show. You're listening on ESPN Radio.
Are you looking for a challenging, rewarding position advocating for healthcare patients and the community? Do you want a job or you have room to learn and grow with an organization that offers competitive pay and benefits? PCHS has current openings for patient services representatives. Go to our website at pchsak.org for more information and to submit an application.
Peninsula Community Health Services. Healthcare for all.
Officers of Beeman's talking with Steve. If you're looking for a perfect, unique, and special game, you're going to find that here at Beeman's.
Matt, we've got a great selection of board games like Catan and Ticket to Ride, and then many of the standard games that we grew up with. We also stock jigsaw puzzles, rock tumblers, Estes rockets. We have paint by number kits, diamond dots, model cars, and ship.
You'll find that all downstairs, right here at Beeman's on the KENAI Square Highway in Soldotna.
We're live from the ConocoPhillips Multi-Purpose Ice Arena in Kenai, just next door to Kenai Central High School. High aspirations for these Kenai Cardinals coming into the season this year, and I think they're well-founded. They have a senior-heavy team, lots of leadership, lots of skill, and if last year is anything to judge by, they play very well as a team, and they tend to gel as the season goes on. But a couple other games going on around the Peninsula Ice Challenge over the weekend, and last night the Stars, they fell to this Colony Knights team 4-3. Tonight, though, this afternoon rather, the Stars, they took on those Palmer Moose. I talked to the Kenai coaches earlier, and I told them, I said, boy, the Palmer Moose that showed up to play the Cardinals last night, well, they got on the bus and they headed back to Palmer, because whatever Palmer team went over to the Sports Center, the Soldotna Regional Sports Complex today, not the same team, routed by the Soldotna Stars 8-5. The Stars, Daniel Heath with 4 goals, and Crabtree 2 goals. And the Palmer defense could not do anything. They were just like Swiss cheese, players getting through across their blue line and having their way. Marshall Dorive, a pair of goals. It was a good day if you're a Soldotna Star. So right now, two of the teams, the Moose and the Stars, are 1-1 in the Peninsula Conference Challenge. The Cardinals and the Knights, we'll see how this goes. It could be quite a mix-up if all 4 teams are 1-1 heading into tomorrow afternoon's matchups. You're listening to the Sweeney's pregame show. I'm Nick Sorrell. Nevin Woodward, our radio broadcast producer, back in our K-Beach studio. And for those of you watching on YouTube, Keith Crawford on the camera for us tonight. We'll be right back with your Genoir Towing and Recovery starting lineups on the Sweeney's pregame show on ESPN Radio.
Attention all shoppers.
Getting through the chaos of big box grocery stores,
You got it.
Country Foods in Kenai is locally owned and operated. This week's specials are USDA prime bottom round steak and roast, $4.99 a pound. Essential everyday tuna and water or oil, 10 for $10. Haas avocados, 3 for $4. Hard winter squash, 99 cents a pound. And Western Farms white and wheat bread, 2 for $4. Buy local, shop local. Country Foods in Kenai. Buy fresh, spend less.
Gentle Dental is giving back to veterans with a day of free dental care. Join them on November 4th at 9 a.m. at 104 South Binkley Street, Suite A, behind Safeway in Soldotna. Veterans enjoy complimentary emergency services and cleanings. Plus, there will be refreshments and a raffle throughout the day. Services are first come, first served, so get there early. Bring your veteran ID and let Gentle Dental thank you for your service. It's all happening November 4th because you deserve it.
The Sweeney's Clothing pregame show continues on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM with today's starting lineups. Brought to you by Genwar Towing and Recovery.
Time now for the Genwar Towing and Recovery starting lineups. When you need a tow or help recovering a vehicle, call Genwar Towing and Recovery at 907-394-6068. For the Colony Knights, number 35, forward Dane Joseph. Number 19, forward Jace Albers. Number 34, Tristan Sawyer. He'll be a forward as well. And your defensemen are number 26, Lucas Mansfield, and number 12, Miles Dilt. So we're going to keep it right here for the national anthem, and then we'll get you your Genwar Towing and Recovery KENAI Cardinals starters. Lovely rendition of the national anthem, and one of my favorite traditions in sports from a patriotic standpoint, and maybe just any standpoint, is the raising of the hockey sticks at the end of the national anthem. I feel like that's a unique salute that you don't really see a lot of other places. Okay, let's wrap up your starters for the KENAI Cardinals. It'll be number 3, forward, center, Logan Meese. Also at forward, number 6, senior, Braden Smith. And number 13, forward, junior, Will Howard. In the defense, on the defensive end of the ice, senior, number 11, Gavin Lyles. And junior, number 12, Lily Langham. A little shakeup on defense tonight. A lot of defensive struggles for the Cardinals last night. But they're going to hope to get those taken care of real fast tonight because if you start slow against a team like Colony, you're going to end up behind, and you don't want to play from behind. Opening face-off just a couple moments away. This game also getting started a little bit late. Start time for last night was 7 o'clock. I think we finally had our first puck drop at about 7:05, 7:06, and tonight it'll be about 7:05. It's about the same time. Time now for your First period opening face-off brought to you by Florever, your hometown flooring professionals. Located off East Poppy on K Beach Road. Give them a call, 907-260-9270. Cardinals in their white jerseys and black pants going left to right. And the opening face-off won by the Moose, the Colony Knights. Logan Meese chases it down. Nice forecheck. Howard coming in to help out. Smith, Howard, and Meese all in the corner. Nice pass, but it's deflected, and it's going to go all the way down into the Kenai zone. Witt will clear it out. Witt in the net again tonight for the Cardinals. Braden Smith tries to send one through the air, but that one's knocked down very cleanly by Logan Laughlin. Now in the Colony zone, Will Howard backs it and wraps it around to the near side in the corner. Logan Meese there chasing it down. Smith in the far corner on the Colony end. And now picked up by the Knights. They'll work it up the far side, and it's actually had to turn it around, and they'll retreat back behind their own net. Nice forechecking by Will Howard to keep it deep in the Colony zone, and the puck is right down around the pipe and finally bounces away, and Colony trying desperately to clear it out. A onslaught from the Cardinals early on. Gavin Lyles now dumping it behind the Colony goal line. All the way over to the far wall, and the Knights are going to clear it out, but it's going to get quickly picked up by Buzz Van, who sends it flying back in. Cameron Cowie on the near wall, chasing it down into the Colony zone. Big hit on Buzz Van on the near wall around the midboard. Now a little tie up, and it's going to get taken out by Jackson Allen, and he'll clear it down to the Kenai end. A much better start for the Cardinals tonight. Nice no-look pass up the near wall, picked up by Noah Hallam into the Colony zone. Shot deflected away by Tess Jorgensen. Now at the midboard on the far wall for the Colony Knights in the Colony Knights end. Noah Hallam chasing it into the far corner, wraps it around to the near side. Van right there to keep it inside. Now back to the near corner, still in the Colony end. 0-0 score, right up top. Wide open shot, that is knocked down. A shot by Cameron Schwinn. Maybe just not quite enough juice on that one to find the back of the net. But 2 saves in that sequence for Tess Jorgensen. 13 minutes and 3 seconds remain in the opening period, and it has been an offensive salvo from the Kenai Cardinals early on. Face off to the left of Jorgensen. Won by the Cardinals. Lyles tries to make a move and has the puck stripped away. And it's going to end up being a icing. Fangman did a nice job to jump in there and was not fooled by Lyle's move. And now we'll get our first line back on the ice. Nope, excuse me, not our first line. This one is going to be Ryder Gagnon, Oliver Parrish, and Mason Butler. Shot off the faceoff. Puck is right there in the crease, and it's kicked away. Now another shot. That one knocked aside, covered up. No, it sneaks in, and the Cardinals jump on top early. Oliver Parrish picks up the goal. No, excuse me, Gavin Lyles picks up the goal at 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Cardinals with an early lead now. Chaos around the net. Lyles able to poke it in. Lyles on the goal and Butler on the assist. And once again, Kenai quickly applying the pressure. They get it into the Colony end, but the Knights ice it, clearing it out. 12 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the first period. Cardinals on top, 1-0 early on a Gavin Lyles goal, his first of the season. Now the first line back on the ice, Meese, Howard, and Smith. Knights win the faceoff and lose the puck around center ice. Meese picks it up at his own end. Tries to feed it ahead to Howard. Now kind of trickles up the near wall. Buzz Van takes a hit from the Knights. And now it'll go back down to the Kenai end, and it's iced. 12 minutes and 5 seconds to go in the first period. 1-0 lead for the Cardinals. Already looking like a different team than we saw last night. The intensity dialed up quite a bit. The pressure much more noticeable. Face off to the left of Jorgensen. Howard will win that face off, gets it back to Buzz Van. Moves it right down to Meese at the near midboard on the near side. Now to the near corner, Colony end. Back up to the right wing, kept in by Van. Trying to move it up and free it up along the near wall. Works his way toward the left circle. Now a shot. Stick save by Jorgensen, and the Knights will clear this one out. Offensive pressure and control, almost 90%, maybe even 100% in favor of the Cardinals. Puck in the Kenai end for the first time in almost 5 minutes. And the Cardinals are going to try and get it out quickly. Puck's loose at center ice, now dumped back into the Kenai zone. Behind the Kenai net, picked up by Van. Van looking for Meese. That pass intercepted by Cody Lindstrom. Lindstrom dumps it into the far corner on the Kenai end. Howard picks it up behind his net. Now over to Smith in the Kenai far corner. Smith behind his net. Now to the near wall, and he'll feed it back the other way, but nobody's there. So coming in to pick it up is Jackson Allen. Puck taken away. Nice pass ahead to Logan Meese, and he'll dump it on into the Colony zone, and we'll get a line change from the Cardinals. Chamberlain slaps at it, knocks it down into the Colony end, and it was just behind the red line, so it'll be an icing call. And with 10 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the first period, the Cardinals lead 1-0. The scoreboard here still says 0-0, but I'm pretty positive that the Cardinals do have a goal. We got an announcement and a face-off. Yeah, it's 1-0. Face-off to the left of Evan Witt in the Kenai end. Noah Hallam on the face-off against Logan Laughlin. Face-off won by the Knights. Colony stringing together a nice offensive possession here after the Cardinals dominating the first 5 minutes of play. Puck now on the near wall at the midboard in the Kenai end. Wraps around to the far corner. Everett Chamberlain right there, but it squirts by him, and it's going to be grabbed by Miles Diltz. Now almost wrapped around and put in the net on the near side. Chamberlain tries to clear it out, but it's nicely kept in. Here's a 2-on-1. Cameron Cowie shoots, and that one knocked aside by Jorgensen. Another save for Jorgensen, and an icing call against the Knights as Miles Diltz sends that one corner to corner from his own end. 10 minutes and 2 seconds to play in the first period. 1-0, Cardinals on top. There we go. Now the scoreboard says 1-0. I saw a humorous head bob from the scorer over there, like they just realized their mistake. It'll be Parrish on the face-off to the right of Jorgensen in the Colony end. Parrish now a shot, but that one taken away by the defense. Nice pick by Torrin Coffey, and he will move it into the Kenai end. Buzz Van, though, picks it up, backhands it along the near wall, trying to feed it back into the neutral zone. However, we're going to shot just wide of the net. That was Gavin Schaefer who picked that one up in the slot in front of the Cardinals' net. Now the puck back at center ice. Parrish will turn it around and back it into the defensive zone, and now it's loose once again at center ice. Both teams trying to get control. 9 minutes and 25 seconds to play. A shot on goal by Micah Trost. That one from the right wing, all the way from the blue line in the Kenai end. Nice save by Evan Witt. If I'm correct, I think he only has 2 saves thus far in the game. This has been a very, play is a little more even now. It's evened out, but it was very Kenai heavy in the early going. Face off to the left of Witt, won by Howard. First line back on the ice for Kenai. Puck on the near side in the Kenai zone. Picked up there by Smith, and may have a tripping penalty coming. No, we don't. Clean play, Meese with the ice, racing across the red line, backhands it down into the far corner of the Colony zone, chases it himself, and he gets shoved into the net. Now the puck is right in front of the Colony net, and it gets cleared out. Now it's loose. Howard at the near wing keeps it, trying to keep it alive, but it's going to get scooped up by Jace Albers, who faces a 1-on-2, and he loses the puck. Braden Smith gets it ahead to Will Howard, who takes it into the Colony end and promptly gives it right back. And Colony will dump it in to the Kenai end for an icing call. 8 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the first period. Kenai with a lot of chances thus far. We'll see what the official score sheet says once we go to the first intermission. Face off to the left of Jorgensen. One, and that puck sneaks in, and it's a goal! Logan Meese found the inside of the leg pad, and that one just trickled into the goal, and the Cardinals take a 2-0 lead. That goal at 6 minutes and 28 seconds. And we'll have another face-off. Cardinals now on top, 2-0. We'll turn it up so the PA announcer can tell us who picked up the assist, if there was one. Noah Hallam in for the face-off against Logan Laughlin. So I think they said that goal was unassisted, which means that 3 goals by Logan Meese thus far this season, all unassisted. A flip that goes in toward just a little wide of the net from center ice by Will Howard, and now the Knights will try and charge back the other way. Kenai a 2-0 lead. There's a shot a little wide of the net by the Knights. Now a wide open, oh goodness, this one's trouble. Still not in the net, and a body pile right in front of the net, and now a little extracurricular pushing and shoving between Lyles and Jackson Allen. Evan Witt from his backside trying to keep the puck out of his net as he himself was being shoved into it. But that was a great opportunity for Colony, and we'll get a face-off to the left of Witt. Opportunity kind of materialized out of nowhere. Hallam on the face-off against Laughlin, wins it. Goes back to the Knights, though. Shot and a save. Coffey on the shot. Lyles loses, Schwinn goes down. Now the puck loose near center ice. Noah Hallam and Cameron Schwinn working their way across. There's a shot from outside the circles, knocked away by Jorgensen. Van trying to keep it in at the right wing, backhands it right into the jaws of the defense. It's grabbed there by Lindstrom. Lindstrom up the near side to Fangman. Now taken away by Van. Puck still in the Colony zone. Will Howard, first line on the ice. Howard wraps it around, and that one goes sailing all the way down, and it's actually going to be an icing call. Colony the last ones to touch that puck. 7 minutes and 10 seconds to play on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. 2-0, Kenai lead. A dramatically different look tonight from the team we saw last night. Kenai with the early edge. Face off to the right of Jorgensen, won by the Cardinals. They keep it in the Colony zone. Nice pass, a little too slow maybe, picked off by the Knights, and they'll quickly work it to the Kenai zone. Puck now on the Kenai end in the far corner. Colony going right to left in the opening period. Kenai left to right. Now at the top of the Kenai zone, Braden Smith trying to find Logan Meese in the neutral zone. Colony takes it right back. Dane Joseph moving it ahead. Now here's Albers, a shot, and that one is knocked down and covered up by Witt. So Kenai, with the pressure in the beginning, gets a goal. Then they get a classic Logan Meese goal where he somehow threads the needle and puts one in, unassisted. But Colony has played level with them really for the last 6 minutes. Cardinals win the face-off in their own zone. And now it's picked up by the Knights. Up to the top. There's a shot kicked away by by Witt. Shot was from Miles Diltz all the way near the blue line at the top of the slot. 6 minutes and 21 seconds to play in the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Cardinals lead 2-0 over the Colony Knights in the Peninsula Ice Challenge. Howard will face off against, let's see who that number is. Oh, that's Albers. In his own zone to the right of Witt. Howard winning the face-off. Moves it ahead. Smith. And Meese trying to play the sneaky pickpocket around center ice. Can't quite get to it before it's sent back into the Kenai end. Gavin Lyles behind his own net, trying to look for Howard, and that puck knocked down, picked up And now taken away by the Cardinals again. Center ice, Logan Meese taking 2 defensemen on, trying to split the wedge, shoots, and it goes over the top of the crossbar and ricochets off the glass into the far corner. Now Meese with it again, looking to feed it into the low slot. Trickles up top, shot from Van, and that one's saved by Tess Jorgensen. Jorgensen has had her hands full this first period. 5 minutes and 43 seconds remain. Good looks for both Meese and Van on that last series. It'll be a face-off to the left of Jorgensen. Parrish on the ice now, along with Gagnon and Van, Schwinn, and Butler. The Knights clear it out, send it down to the Kenai end, where Schwinn will pick it up. Puck trickles its way back into the Colony side. Oh, and a lost puck by the defense. It's going to create an opportunity for the Cardinals. There's a shot knocked away by Jorgensen. Colony can't get it out of their own end. And now Potton is into the near corner on the Colony side, keeping the puck alive. A big hit from Oliver Parrish, and another shot, that one by Butler. And the frustration mounting for the Knights. 5 minutes and 7 seconds to play in the first period. Kenai on top 2-0, but it could easily be 3 or 4 because they are stringing together one shot after another. Evan Witt, not a whole lot to do this period. A couple decent saves, that's for sure. Face off to the right of Jorgensen, won by the Knights. They'll work it up the far side. Picked up there by Joseph Dane. Trying to find somebody in the slot, decides to shoot it himself, and it goes off the back side of the net. And I think he got trapped there on the back of the net. And so we will have a face-off in the Kenai end. 4 minutes and 56 seconds remain on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard in the first period. Face-off will be in the Kenai end to the left of Evan Witt. Parrish in on the face-off against Albers for the Knights. Face-off won by Albers. Looking to get off a quick shot, and he does, and it just goes wide of the net. Karams around to the near wing. Lost in the defensive zone by the Cardinals, and they'll somehow move it up anyway into the Colony end. Now near wall. Van trying to keep that one in, and somehow he did, but only momentarily. Now it's all the way back in the Kenai end, and a very, very easy offsides call for the official. I believe that was Joseph that was a good 6 or 7 yards into the offensive zone before the puck. 4 minutes and 32 seconds to play. Face off in the neutral zone. Won by the Cardinals. Lyles is going to chase that one down in his own end. Tries to find Hallam and ends up on the stick of a Colony player. That was Simeon Adams, and we get a whistle. I think the puck went into the Kenai bench. So another face-off. Hallam now on the ice. Wins that face-off, and it goes all the way into the Colony end, chased down by Cody Lindstrom. Lindstrom trying to clear it out of his own end. Kenai keeping it in. Hallam keeping the pressure up. And now it's loose back at center ice. Nice backhanded pass, though, by Martinez. Finding Chamberlain, who feeds it back into the Colony zone. Chasing it down is Noah Hallam. Fighting Torn Coffee. Cardinals will backhand, dump it into the far corner, and the Knights clear it out. This one should be icing. No, they wave off the icing. Lyles chases it down, moves it over to Martinez. Chamberlain. Chamberlain finds Cowie, and now it's loose in the neutral zone. Cardinals take control back. Miles Diltz. Now a shot. That one from the far wing. Big hit by Cowie. Puck now in the Kenai end in the near corner. And we have about 4 different players fighting over it. It's pinned up against the wall. Looks like sliding its way up the near board. Now back behind the Kenai net, wrapped around. Cardinals can't clear it out. Big shot. That one sticked aside by Witt. Shot coming off the stick of Simeon Adams. Now Chamberlain can't clear it out either. Misses the hit. Colony still keeping it in. A diving attempt by Kenai, and they do finally clear it out. Good offensive possession there by the Knights, although they couldn't convert. No goals yet for Colony. Kenai leads 2-0. Puck's at center ice and dumped into the near corner. Witt with his catching glove high up in the air, signaling for the officials' attention. Whistle on the ice, and we will head down to the Colony end for a face-off. KENAI playing left to right in the first period. Knights playing right to left. Howard and Meese and Smith back on. Face-off won by the Cardinals, and a shot that goes just a little bit wide from Meese, who is never more than a second away from a shot on goal. Feeding it right back into the slot, but it's taken away by the Cardinals. By Coffey and the Knights. But the Cardinals do manage to keep it in. Coffey will wrap it around in his own zone to the near side, but it's going to be picked up by Sawyer Van. And the Knights do manage to clear this one out now. Big hit from Logan Laughlin on Meese, who pops right back up. And now we have, see if we have a penalty coming here, or the puck may have gone into I believe the puck went into the Colony bench. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the first period. KENAI on top of the Colony Knights, 2-0. Colony, the lone Division I team represented in the Ice Challenge this weekend. Face-off in the neutral zone. Howard muscling the competition off, getting Miles Diltz off, and Cardinals keep it alive. They move it into the offensive zone. Nice block on the defense. Coffey knocking down the Buzz Van shot. Puck still in the Colony end. Van on the goal line. Spins, shoots, knocked down, kicked back out by Jorgensen. And the Cardinals still manage to keep it in. Here's Smith with a shot, and it's knocked down and covered up. No, it's alive, and it's right in front of the net. Jorgensen just sprawls out and covers it up. And that was a tense sequence. Jorgensen sneaking by the skin of her teeth there as the puck snuck underneath the pads. Fortunately did not go in if you're a Colony Knight. Minute 35 to play in the opening period, and the Knights are going to want to get out of this one and regroup in the locker room. They trail 2-0 behind the KENAI Cardinals. Howard will face off against the Knights to the left of Jorgensen. Looks like that's Albers on the face-off. Won by Colony. They're going to try and clear it out, but not before Meese is able to get a stick on it and fires one back in just a little wide of the net. Howard wraps it around to the near side, gives it right to Meese. Now back to Martin, far corner in the Colony end. Big check from the Knights. That was Mansfield. Puck still pinned up against the far wall, now up to the midboard. And now it squirts out, and it's going to go into the slot, and it'll be picked up right there by Diltz. Diltz ahead on the far wall. Now we have a big collision right in front of the official, and a shot on goal that actually is knocked aside by Witt. Here's another chance for Diltz. That one shot over the top of the net. Under a minute to play. Lily Langham, the recipient of a big hit, and I believe she headed off the ice. Now Logan Meese with a head of steam. He'll backhand one in deep into the Colony zone, and a line change for the Cardinals. Oliver Parrish and Miles Diltz tangled up in the near corner in the Colony end. Puck now on the far side. 24 seconds to play. A pile up of bodies and a penalty coming. And we'll see who this one's against. I believe it's against the Cardinals. Yes, it is. So with 12 seconds to play, we're going to get a penalty call. It's going to go against the Cardinals, and I think it was going to be in the middle of that kerfuffle down in the far corner on the Colony end. Roughing, and it's against Oliver Parrish. That's the first penalty of the game. It comes at 14 minutes and 48 seconds into the first period. So the Knights will start the second period with a power play, and they're going to get 12 seconds of one here. A roughing call against Oliver Parrish. Face off to the right of the KENAI goal. Face off won by the Cardinals, and they cleared out right away. And that should wrap up the first period of play. The Knights will just hang on to it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, now 1. And that's the first period in the books. It'll be a minute 47 of penalty kill for the Cardinals when we come back for the second period. But stick around because before then, we're going to have the Best Shop halftime report. You're listening to high school hockey. Cardinals on top of the Colony Knights in the Peninsula Ice Challenge, 2-0 after one period on ESPN and watching on YouTube on the KENAI Sports Live channel.
Your all things trailer headquarters is White Spruce Trailer Sales. They sell them, rent them, buy them, and take them on trade. They'll fix them or sell you the parts to fix them yourself. Alaska's largest inventory of work trailers, recreational trailers, enclosed or open. A full-service shop, large parts inventory, trained technicians, and a knowledgeable sales staff. White Spruce can
You got it. Sliding around is no fun when you're trying to get the kids to school or to work on time. That's why you should have a good set of winter tires on your vehicle, and right now is the perfect time to get those winter tires. Whether you need to schedule a tire changeover or get a new set of winter tires, the Best Shop on K-Beach can help you with all your tire needs. And they have really good prices. For winter tires, visit the Best Shop on K-Beach.
Winter is here, whether we like it or not. But don't panic, Dan's Automotive is geared up for your European ride and every other make and model too. From brakes to engines, Dan's will have your car winter ready so you won't be stuck ice fishing in your driveway. Call Dan at 907-420-0416. Don't let the winter catch you off guard. And that's fast.
KENAI Peninsula College offers degrees and certifications to get you in the job market fast. Want to work in the medical field? Check out KPC's paramedic, EMT, and certified nurse aid programs. More interested in industry? Maybe process technology, instrumentation, or welding will be the career path for you. Pursue these and more at KPC, the place to reach your goals. Call 907-262-0330 for more information. White Spruce Trailers has been helping you hit Alaska's roads and trails, and they've now opened their new location in Soldotna to service the peninsula. They offer a full line of open and enclosed trailers as well as TYM tractors. Plus, they have a fully stocked parts showroom and service department. Check out White Spruce Trailers in Anchorage, Wasilla, North Pole, and now in Soldotna. White Spruce Trailer Sales, whitespruce.com.
The high school hockey intermission continues with the Best Shop Intermission Report. With highlights, stats, and game recaps, let's return ringside with today's broadcast team on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM.
Welcome back to high school hockey on ESPN 1140 AM, 96.9 FM, and streaming live on YouTube on KENAI Sports Live. Time now for the intermission report brought to you by the Best Shop. If you have a big rig or a piece of heavy equipment that needs repaired, call the Best Shop on K-Beach. They have a full heavy-duty repair facility. They've got winter tires, heavy summer tires, heavy equipment tires. If you're looking for tires, buy your or shop your tires at the Best Shop. They have what you need on K-Beach, your tire store. 907-262-8785. Well, at the first break, it's the Cardinals on top 2-0 after goals by Logan Meese and by, who was the other one by? I got to double check here. Let's see, Gavin Lyles. Gavin Lyles scoring at 2 minutes and 12 seconds, assisted by number 22. That's Mason Butler. So Butler getting his first point of the season, as was Gavin Lyles. And then a goal by Logan Meese. That's going to be his third point of the season. And an assist by Noah Hallam. So initially we thought that was unassisted, but they did give the assist to Noah Hallam. Apparently Logan Meese does need help sometimes to score goals. But a fantastic start to the season for him. That's his third point in 2 games already. And one penalty in the first period came right at the end, 14 minutes and 48 seconds, a roughing call against Oliver Parrish. And so it'll be a minute 47 on the power play for the Colony Knights when the second period gets underway. One other stat to cover here. Boy, is this a flip of the script from last night, because last night the shots and saves vastly favoring the Palmer Moose. Tonight, very different story. 16 shots on goal in the first period for the Kenai Cardinals, 14 saves for goalie Tess Jorgensen for the Knights. Evan Witt on the other side, not a whole lot to do. 5 shots on goal for the Knights, and all 5 stopped by the Kenai goaltender. And so that's the stats through the first period. Colony trailing Kenai. Now, they actually scored 2 goals in the first period yesterday against the Soldotna Stars. And that resulted in a tie game going into the first intermission. And then the Knights scored twice in the second period against Sohai to take a 4-2 lead. And then Sohai tried to close things out. They managed to get 1 goal by Riley Cronin in the third period. They couldn't make up the difference even after they pulled their goalie. The Knights managed to fend off the comeback attempt by the Stars. Colony winning 4-3 last night. So one thing that we should probably point out here is I'm going to have to find out what the tiebreaker scenario is, because if Kenai does in fact go on and win this game, they will win. That will make all 4 teams in the Peninsula Ice Challenge 1-1, which makes both games tomorrow, the Colony Knights and the Palmer Moose, a very big game, as well as the Kenai Cardinals and the Soldotna Stars. That game will be played over at the Soldotna Regional Sports Complex. Puck drops at 3:45 tomorrow. If you check websites or anything like that, right now all the schedules say 4:15 is the time for the Sohai Kenai game tomorrow, but that's actually incorrect. The game time for tomorrow has been changed. It's moved up to 3:45. I imagine that has something to do with the Kenai River Brown Bears, who have 7:30 game times, and sometimes those crowds may be mixing, and we'll see. I don't know. But regardless, the game tomorrow between the Stars and the Cardinals will be at 3:45 at the Soldotna Regional Sports Complex. Those shots and saves, by the way, brought to you by 3T Detailing. Paint correction, auto protection, ceramic coating, full interior and exterior detailing. Your professional auto detailers. Find them online and on Facebook. 907-252-3960, the official sponsor of Shots and Saves for hockey this season, 3T Detailing. That's the intermission report brought to you by The Best Shop. When we come back, it'll be the second period. Cardinals on top of the Colony Knights, 2-0 after 1 in the books on ESPN Radio.
Want to get a head start on their college career? Kenai Peninsula College's Jumpstart program is for you. Thanks to the Kenai Peninsula Borough, students who participate in the Jumpstart program save $156 per college credit up to their first 30 credits. Call 907-262-0330 for more information.
Discover a radiant smile with Ridgeway Family Dentistry's exclusive offer. Only $199 for a new patient bundle. Uncover the benefits of a dental exam and x-rays, cleaning not included, during this limited time offer. Why Ridgeway? With over 240 positive reviews, they've been dedicated to treating patients of all ages in the Soldotna community and the Kenai Peninsula since 1990. Experience premium dental care with cutting-edge technology and a skilled team led by Dr. David Richburg. Elevate your oral health journey. Schedule a consultation today at Ridgeway Family Dentistry, where satisfaction meets a healthy smile.
Hey guys, need an excuse to binge watch some football? If you've been considering a vasectomy, now's the perfect time. Dr. Alvarez can perform your no needle, no scalpel vasectomy. You can catch the games and your partner will be cheering for you. A safe, comfortable procedure is always our main goal, but we know cost matters. Our price is less than most deductibles. Let us check your plan and get the best value for your healthcare dollars. No insurance? No problem. One PFD will cover it with some left over for refreshment. Learn more at Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics or call 907-235-1010. Then kick back and enjoy the games.
If you've been involved in an accident or had a catastrophic injury, negotiating with insurance companies on your own is fraught. Insurance companies want to maximize their profits, and that means minimizing a fair and just resolution to you. They don't want to pay for your medical bills. They don't want to pay for your lost work. They don't want to pay for your pain and suffering. Expert insurance negotiators and adjusters will try to minimize your claim at every turn. It's important to have an attorney to get the recovery that you deserve. At Earhart, Elsner & Cooley, we can help you get that fair and true value.
Hello, I'm Marty Hansen, owner and manager of Eyewear Express. Have you ever bought new glasses for your little darling and they're lost or twisted into a figure eight before you even get home or take that first picture? Well, if you got them at Eyewear Express, we'll replace the frame for free. Let me say that again. If they lose or break the frame, we'll replace it for free. So relax and expect the best from Eyewear Express in the Peninsula Center Mall, Soldotna, 260-9199.
Hi, this is Justin Ruffridge. There's nothing like a small town. It's real community. And that's one of the reasons I'm raising my family here. It's also why I own and operate Soldotna Professional Pharmacy, because I believe a small town pharmacy is where people get the best care. Our customers aren't just customers, you're our friends and neighbors. Stop by at 299 North Binkley in Soldotna for hometown friendly service. I'm Justin Ruffridge, and I'm here to serve you.
Scott, have you heard Precision Plumbing and Heating is giving a promotional offer for the month of October?
That's awesome. What a great time of year to save money on my plumbing and heating maintenance, installations, and repairs.
Yep, that's right. 10% off heating services, no matter the job, big or small. 10% off heating services the entire month of October. Scott, do you still have that number?
Sure. Precision Plumbing and Heating. 907-521-7473.
That's 907-521-7473.
Precision Plumbing and Heating, because when it comes to your comfort, precision is key.
Are you ready to get back in the game? Dr. Brian Larson with Premier Chiropractic and Sports Medicine in Soldotna is excited to introduce their new physical therapist, Ian Kess. If you've had an injury or surgery, Premier Sports Medicine can help you get back on your game as soon as possible. Dr. Larson and his highly trained staff have been helping athletes reach their peak performance for over 20 years. Visit Premier Chiropractic and Sports Medicine in Soldotna today. You don't have to be a professional athlete to be treated like one.
At Denali Family Dentistry in Kenai, Dr. Todd Wortham, Dr. Caitlin Steinbeck, and Dr. Seth Jorgensen provide exceptional dental care for the entire family, from laser therapy, orthodontics, to Botox and more. We offer a wide range of services. Experience the difference today by calling 907-283-0503. At Denali Family Dentistry, your best smile is their top priority. Visit them and see why families trust their smiles to Denali Family Dentistry. Denali Family Dentistry, where your smile shines brightest.
Looking for local convenience? TJ Secchi's in Kafilof has you covered. Now Marathon gas station, but they're still your trusted local stop with the same friendly service. Fill up, grab groceries, and check out their liquor store stocked with a wide variety of Alaskan-made beers. Need a hunting or fishing license? They've got that too. TJ Secchi's, proud supporter of the 2024 KSRM Radio Group High School Hockey Season broadcast. Skip the trip to town. Stop by TJ Secchi's today.
I'm looking for a sweet treat or a savory snack.
AK Big Sipper has got churros that are topped with custard.
That's right. And don't forget about their air-fried goodness. Nacho-style chili cheese fries, Frito pie, yum.
Plus, refresh with dirty sodas, lemonade, or try their natural herbal sodas and electrolyte drinks.
They're located at the Papa Murphy Building in Soldotna. Order online for pickup or get it delivered with DoorDash.
AK Big Zipper, where sweet meets savory.
Welcome back to the Best Shop Intermission Report. 2-0 Cardinals on top of the Colony Knights. As we head to the second period, nice clean sheet of ice. I'm going to tell you something. If you manage to make your way over to the ConocoPhillips Multi-Purpose Arena here in Kenai for a Cardinals game or really anything hockey related over the course of the winter, bring a warm jacket and mittens and some heated socks, and by bring all of those things, I mean bring two of them, because it gets very, very cold in this ice rink. And I say that from personal experience, having called a couple games in here last year that were in the negative 10 degree or colder range. So, but a great first period for the Kenai Cardinals. They got out to a great start, a very hot start. Looked like a completely different team than what we saw yesterday. Yesterday just seemed like a lot of confusion on the ice, couldn't quite find our feet underneath us, and a lot of giveaways. Passes were not very crisp. Tonight, completely different story. So whatever first-year head coach Steve Hallam did last night after the game, it must have sunk in. Maybe we had some player conversations. I don't know. But now tonight against the Colony Knights, a Division I team, the Cardinals playing much better, much different. Both teams in their benches right now getting ready to warm up a little bit on the ice. So just a couple minutes away from our floor ever second period opening face-off. And I just want to make sure, give a big thank you to all of our sponsors. Three Bears, the official scoreboard sponsor. Florever, the sponsor of Faceoffs. 3T Detailing, the shots and saves sponsor. Genoir Towing and Recovery, our sponsor for starting lineups. The intermission reports brought to you by The Best Shop. Our post-game show is brought to you by Peninsula Community Health Services. And our player of the game is brought to you by Pizza Boys. And speaking of that post-game show, once this game is final after the third period, I know we're a ways off from that yet, just getting into the second period here in just a moment. But at the end of the third period, make sure you stick around. We'll be right back here after a break there, and we'll recap the game, give you highlights, stats, more, and talk about how this one went down. Right now, the Cardinals are the 2-0 lead. If they can hang on, again, it's going to create an interesting scenario in the Peninsula Ice Challenge where all four teams will be 1-1 in the tournament going into tomorrow's matchups. And I can't remember the last time that happened. Last year, the Soldotna Stars won the Ice Challenge with wins over the Cardinals and the Houston Hawks. And also I can't remember who the other team, Service Cougars were here last year. So every year a D1 team gets invited to the Peninsula Ice Challenge, and it's a great way to start off the season. Love to start off hockey seasons with tournaments. We do have one more next weekend, and that'll be the Stars and Stripes tournament up in the Valley, so make sure you tune in for that. We'll have all of those games for the Cardinals and the Stars broadcast live. And now we're going to jump into the second period. 15 minutes on the clock. Cardinals with a 2-0 lead. And your floor ever face-off. Inbound, your hometown flooring professionals located off East Pompey on K Beach Road. Call 907-260-9270. We'll flip sides. The Colony Knights will be going left to right, and the Cardinals will be going right to left. Colony hoping that perhaps the hot side of the ice on the right side from where we're sitting here in the stands, maybe the hotter side. Cardinals hoping to just keep the pressure up. First line out on the ice. Braden Smith now in on the face-off. And it's going to be a power play, that's right. Minute 47 of penalty kill for the Cardinals. Puck quickly picked up by Diltz, moving it into the KENAI end on the right side. KENAI in their white jerseys and black pants. They clear it out. And now Van working it up the near side. Flips one all the way down over the net. Logan Meese flies in. It's going to create some offensive pressure. He's got the puck. Tries to pass it into the slot, but it's gobbled up by Jackson Allen, who races across now into the KENAI end. Allen into the near corner. Working his way around to the far corner. Now there it's picked up, handed off to Laughlin. Laughlin behind the net. Taken away by Buzz Van. Backhands it and clears it out. Chopped down at center ice by Torrin Coffey. Knights going left to right. Cardinals going right to left. In the KENAI zone. Power play. 54 seconds to play. There's a shot. It's right in front of the net, and it's going to be cleared out by Braden Smith. No Knight there to clean up the rebound. Now Jackson Allen hurrying back, and pass here finds Diltz in center ice. Diltz, cross ice pass. Finds his man, that's Austin Fangman. Fangman's shot kicked away by Witt. Now another shot, but that one well wide of the net. 23 seconds to go in the power play. Logan Meese, almost a breakaway. And he's going to head off the ice, and we'll get a different line change with 15 seconds to play in the Colony power play. Puck taken away by Noah Hallam at center ice. Nice move, and he's down behind the goal line, wrapping around, and he can't quite get a stick on it to pass it toward the slot. And that is going to do it for the penalty. Both teams at full and equal strength. Cardinals getting away with only giving up a couple shots. Here's an opportunity for the Knights moving into the KENAI zone. A shot, and it's covered up by Evan Witt. Jackson Allen on the shot. 13 minutes and 1 second remain in the second period. It's the Peninsula Ice Challenge, the Kenai Cardinals and the Colony Knights. Knights picking up a win yesterday over the Soldotna Stars. Kenai falling in a lopsided affair to the Palmer Moose, but Kenai on top in this one, 2-0. Face off to the left of Witt, won by the Knights. Albers pass into the slot, and it's a loose puck, and it sails over to the midboard on the far side in the Kenai end. Now up to the far wing. There's a big slap shot, but it's knocked down by the defense. Hallam now finds, and here's a pass to Cowie. Cowie's going to get a little head of steam, and he's just going to dump it in, and it's actually going to go right in and out of the catching glove of Jorgensen. Puck still in the Colony end now. On the left side of the rink, if you're looking at your radio dial. Cowie will dump this one in, and I believe it goes up and out of play. So a stoppage of play with 12 minutes and 24 seconds to play in the second period. Colony trailing the Kenai Cardinals 2-0. Face-off will be at center ice on the near side of neutral territory. Will Howard wins the face-off. Buzz Van, a nice feed, dumping it ahead off the flat board. Logan Meese chasing it down, but it's going to be picked up by the Knights. And now loose at center ice. Picked up there by Laughlin. Laughlin, a shot steered aside by Evan Witt. And now another shot from the left wing. Glove save by Witt. Miles Dietz. Evan Witt looking in fine form tonight after giving up the net 8 times last night to the Moose. But when you get 46 shots sent your way, a few of those tend to find their way through. 12 minutes and 5 seconds, and we actually have a penalty coming. This one is against the Cardinals, so it'll be another power play for the Knights. Penalty is against Braden Smith. Penalty coming at 2 minutes and 58 seconds. And I'm not sure what the penalty was. And there's a shorthanded goal by Logan Meese. Take your eyes off the ice for 1 second, Nick. And a player like Meese will make you pay. Logan Meese picking up a shorthanded goal against Jorgensen. And that's another unassisted goal for Meese. Goal coming at 3 minutes and 7 seconds into the second period. Off the face-off, Knights with it, moving it into the Kenai end. Kenai now on top, 3-0. Poked away. Meese creating pressure. Backing into his own defensive end is Jackson Allen. Now he'll bring it up the far side and has the puck quickly taken away by Schwinn, who clears it out. And it bounces just inside the Colony bench, and a stoppage of play will get a face-off. 11 minutes and 30 seconds remain in the second period. Logan Meese, 2 goals on the night. That one a unassisted shorthanded goal. Braden Smith in the penalty box right now. See if we can't root out what that penalty was for. Knights win the face-off. Now up top, Jackson Allen with the puck at the near wing, looking for a slot. Can't find anything, so he works it down the near side. Finds there's some room into the slot, and that shot ricochets around and ends up behind the Kenai net. And now we have a tussle for it in the far corner. Picked up there by Laughlin, and that shot is just tipped wide off the stick of Miles Diltz, who has had a couple opportunities. Kenai trying to clear it out, and it's going to wrap around the near side. There's a shot and a save. Torrin Coffey on the shot, and now some extra pushing and shoving afterward. We're going to get a slashing call or a high stick, and I believe this one's going to come against Laughlin. It is a slashing call, and it's not against Laughlin, it's against Diltz. So that'll put both teams at 4 men apiece. Penalty coming at 4 minutes and 11 seconds. Oh, and we had roughing was the penalty against Braden Smith. And so both teams at 4 men apiece right now. Face-off will be in the KENAI, or the Colony end, won by the Knights. Allen with the puck. Now it's loose at center ice, and Buzz Van picks it up, working it up the far side. Shot, and a goal! Buzz Van from just outside the right circle. A wrister. You can see where he just flipped that one in. That's the snapshot. And that should not, no, yes, Diltz thought that would end the penalty, but no, both teams being at 4 players, they will remain at 4 players, and now a 4-0 KENAI lead. That goal at 4 minutes and 24 seconds. And that goal unassisted. 10 minutes and 36 seconds remain in the second period. KENAI on top 4-0 over the Knights. Nice move, nice pass there by Van. KENAI with another chance. Puck in the Colony end. Backhanded shot covered up by Jorgensen. Van trying to double up his goal count in about as many seconds. 17 seconds remain on the Braden Smith penalty, and then it'll be a power play for the Cardinals for just under a minute and a half. Face-off one, pass into the slot, but just misses Everett Chamberlain. And the Cardinals will wrap it around. It's going to go to the near side, or the far side. Puck in the Colony end. Knights trying to clear it out. Van keeping it inside, and now finally the Knights cleared away. And the Braden Smith penalty is over, so it's a power play for the Cardinals. Muscled off the puck, and oh goodness, here comes almost a 3-on-2, but the Knights do a nice job to recoup, and a chance for a short-handed shot here. Discombobulation by the Cardinals. Now Meese with it up the far side, across the blue line. A shot wide of the net. Karam's off the far near corner in the Colony, and Howard dumps it back in. Meese will chase it down there. He's fighting against Torrin Coffey. Now the puck is loose. Picked up by Jackson, who loses an edge. Oh, excuse me, that was Fangman who lost the edge. 25 seconds left on the Cardinals power play. Van, a shot and a save by Jorgensen. And Buzz Van mastering that wrist shot from about 35, 40 feet. 9 minutes and 12 seconds remain in the second period. A big lead for the Cardinals, 4-0 over the Colony Knights. 25 seconds remain on the KENAI power play. Will Howard will face off to the right of Jorgensen. Face off won by the Cardinals. Smith in the near wing, passes it to Howard. Howard, a bouncing shot, that one redirected, goes wide of the net. Now the Knights trying to clear the puck out, taken away by Meese. Backs it up to Howard. Howard hacking at it, pass into the slot, bouncing puck, kept alive by Gavin Lyles, and then it sneaks out into neutral territory, and the power play is over. Both teams back to full and equal strength, and there's a shot and a goal! Jace Albers capitalized on the change as the power play ended, working it up the near side, and went one-on-one against Evan Witt and flipped it up into the top left corner of the net for the first goal of the night for the Colony Knights. And a scoring note here. We have a change at goalie for the Knights. I didn't catch who the assist was for, but that's the first goal of the night for the Knights. Jace Albers now off the face-off. The Cardinals with the puck. Now back to center ice. Cameron Schwinn tries to get a shot off, but it's knocked down by the defense. Trickles over into the far corner. where it's picked up by Colony. Pass ahead to Logan Laughlin. Laughlin working it up the near side into KENAI Ice. There's a shot. That one knocked down by Parrish. Parrish is going to answer back and dumps it ahead, and the Cardinals will change out a couple players. Looping puck looking for Tristan Sawyer. And now Albers, another chance, and that shot knocked down by the defense. Schwinn lost his stick, though. He's going to try and pick it up, and now the puck trapped in the near corner on the KENAI end. And the Cardinals come out with it. Buzz Van working his way up the near side, and he has it swept away from him by Miles Diltz. Back into neutral territory. Will Howard tries to split the wedge, and he's knocked down. Cardinals, though, trying to keep possession. Now into offensive territory is Zarones, taken away by Meese. Meese looking for Hallam, and that puck just backs up into Colony territory. And a big hit and a penalty coming against the Colony Knights. It's going to be against Miles Diltz. A charging penalty. Diltz came flying in on Hallam, and the hit was nowhere near the play, so that explains the charging call. And it'll be a power play for the Cardinals. Penalty coming at 8 minutes and 11 seconds. And that's 2 penalties in the second period against Miles Diltz. And the Cardinals will put most of their first line out on the ice for the power play. Braden Smith face off to the right of the new goalkeeper, which is Zidane Dietz. Cardinals win the face-off. Puck still in the Colony end. And now a whistle coming, and we're going to have a penalty. And I believe this one's going to be against Braden Smith, his second, and it'll be a slash. So 5 seconds into the power play, and we're going to be 4-on-4. That penalty at 8 minutes and 12 seconds. Or excuse me, 8 minutes and 12 seconds. I think the clock must have started late there. Anyway, penalty is on Braden Smith, his second. It's a slash. Face off in the Colony end, won by the Knights. There's a shot. Goes right through the slot. Nobody able to get to it. And the Cardinals trying to clear the puck out. Logan Meese gets it to neutral ice where it's picked up by Lindstrom for the Knights, and he dumps it right back into the KENAI end. Lily Langham will pick it up and backhands it ahead to Gavin Lyles. Now a shot attempt by the Knights, and it's knocked down by Witt and covered up. Logan Laughlin with a beautiful pass through in through the slot and a backhander, but Evan Witt able to get the stick and the blocking glove kind of up there and knocked it down and then covered it up. A minute 26 remaining in the 2 power plays, or not, excuse me, the 2 penalties. 6 minutes and 14 seconds to go in the third period. Cardinals on top, 4-1. Logan Meese picks it up off the face-off. He'll set up in his own zone, gets ahead of steam, works his way around one Knight, now into the Colony end, and he shoots, and that one goes just outside wide, and Schwinn keeps it in at the near wing. And another penalty coming, and I think this one is going to go against, it's a slashing penalty, and it's going to be against the Knights. Jackson Allen will get called for the slash, and now it is a power play. It's going to be 4-on-3. The Cardinals for the next minute and 5 seconds. Penalty at 9 minutes and 4 seconds. The slash against number 13, Jackson Allen. Face off to the right of Zidane Dietz, the new goalie for the Knights. Won by Colony, and they cleared away. Schwinn will chase it down. Albers coming in, and Albers is going to get a free look at the puck here. And he's just going to toss one that may be on goal, flipped up and away off the blocking glove of Evan Witt and into the protective netting. Little miscommunication from the Cardinals behind the goal line, unable to find one another from corner to corner with 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. KENAI on top 4-1 over the Colony Knights. Face-off won by the Cardinals. Schwinn in his own end will backhand it over to Buzz Van. Van ahead to Cameron Cowie. Cowie ahead to Chamberlain. Chamberlain into the offensive zone, and that puck just kind of gets away from him and scoots down behind the goal line, and the Knights will clear it out very quickly. Schwinn behind his own net with Van, Chamberlain, and Cowie. Schwinn across the red line. Now a looping toss off the glass. Chased down by Chamberlain in the near corner on the Colony end. Pass up top into the slot. Schwinn has it knocked away, and Albers almost a chance for a breakaway, but Buzz Van is going to grab it, and the 2 penalties are over, and that leaves just the 1. So now a 5-on-4 for the Knights for 51 seconds. Pass intercepted by Laughlin. Laughlin takes a hit from Van, and the Cardinals cleared out. It's been chaos on the ice for these 2 penalties. Neither team really finding any sort of consistency. 30 seconds remain. Puck is in the Colony end. Here's a chance. Howard to Meese. Meese, a shot! Knocked away by Zidane Dietz. And the whistle at dead as that one went up and out of play. 4 minutes and 20 seconds remain in the second period. 2 more goals for the Cardinals this period. 1 for the Knights. Cardinals lead 4-1. Face off to the right of Zidane Dietz, the goaltender for the Knights. Face off won by the Cardinals. Meese near the near wall in the Colony end. Setting it up, being patient, throws one on goal. Ricochets in and out of the glove of Dietz, and now the Knights cleared out. Nearly a chance for a breakaway for Austin Fangman. And 5 seconds remain as the Knights cleared out, and that should do it for the power play. Both teams back to full and equal strength as Allen comes back on the ice. Cardinals send it down to the Colony end, icing waved off, and the Knights will try to send it back the other way. Karam's off a couple sticks, and it'll actually be an icing call. Last stick touched was a Knights stick with 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Nick Sorrell here with you, along with Nevin Woodward back in the K-Beach studio for the radio broadcast, and Keith Crawford operating the camera and running the YouTube broadcast for KENAI Sports Live. Face off to the left of Zidane Dietz. Won by the Knights, although the puck finds its way right in front of the net. A shot knocked away. Butler, an excellent, beautiful chance to try and get this puck in the net, and now it rebounds off the flat board right back into the back of the leg pad of Zidane Dietz. And Mason Butler, who was a spark and an inspiration at times for the Cardinals on the ice last year, making some beautiful plays, almost found the net for the first time this year. Parrish will get the face-off against Allen. Face-off goes right into the slot. There's a shot wide of the net. And now back out to neutral ice. Cardinals trying to dump it back in. Puck was right underneath Butler. He didn't even know it. And now in the near corner on the Colony end. Colony clears it out to neutral ice where it's picked up by Schwinn. Schwinn across the red line, weaving between a couple Knights. And a shot. And that one glove save by Zidane Dietz. 3 minutes and 2 seconds on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. 4-1 in the second period. 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second for KENAI. First goal by Gavin Lyles, then by Logan Meese. Then in the second period, Logan Meese and then Buzz Van. Face off to the right of Zidane Dietz. Won by the Cardinals. Lyles backhands it into the near corner of the Colony end, picked up, and that one almost in the slot. Now a chance to find the slot again. Pass up top. Now Hallam, and he couldn't quite get his stick on it. And the Cardinals will regroup at center ice. Lyles will backhand it into Colony territory. But the Knights will quickly move the puck up the far wall, right to Walter Neeser. Puck in the Kenai end now, but the Cardinals send it right back out. It's going to be chased down by Coffey. Coffey behind his own net. Nice pass ahead to Adams. Adams across the blue line. Throws Snow. Gets a shot on goal. Knocked down. And what a save by Evan Witt. He picked up 2 saves in rapid succession, snagging the rebound out of the air. This is the Evan Witt we saw shades of last year with the quick hands and the quick legs. And knocked the rust off last night, we'll say it that way, and he seems to be back in fine form. Face-off won by the Cardinals. Pass ahead to Noah Hallam, who redirects it into Colony territory, and he's going to chase it down there. Will Howard follows up on the forecheck. And now puck trapped or caught at the right wing. Cardinals trying to keep it in, and it's loose, finds its way back out to center ice. Picked up there by Tristan Sawyer. Sawyer passing into the slot, knocked down by Schwinn, the defenseman. Now in the near circle, Sawyer up to Coffey. Coffey is shot, redirected by the defense. 1:33, backhanded shot, it's right in the net, 2 saves by Witt! Oh man, is he on his game tonight. There's a glove loose, it looks like on the ice. Coffey keeping it in the offensive end for Colony. Another nice pass, and now another shot attempt, and another save by Witt. 1:13, and Witt looks impenetrable right now in the end of the second period. 1:06 to play. Puck trapped in the far corner of the Kenai end. Colony in the slot. Another chance, another shot, and another save by Evan Witt. Jace Albers was all by himself in the low slot and still couldn't find a way to sneak one past Evan Witt. And with under a minute to play, Witt earning some stripes late in the second period, and actually a penalty coming against the Cardinals at 14 minutes and 3 seconds. That's 4 penalties in the second period for the Cardinals. There's a shot right off the faceoff, a penalty kill for about a minute for the Cardinals before we go to the second intermission. Knights maintain possession, puck in the slot, now knocked back out. Laughlin in the far circle, in the Kenai end, passes down, finds Allen. Allen cycling, top of the slot, shot, puck is loose, and it's in the net for a Colony goal. And now a pile-up afterward. And a power play goal for the Colony Knights, and we'll see if there's a penalty coming. You can hear the Colony fans. They are unhappy about the extra contact after the goal, and they say no goal. They say it must have gone off the crossbar. I thought that was in the net. There's another shot knocked away by Witt. And I'm a little stunned here. I thought for sure that was a goal for the Colony Knights. Jackson will take it at the top of the slot. There's a shot and a glove save by Witt. So I'll have to try and see if I can't grab the officials during the intermission and get a little clarification, because that one looked like it went into the net and bounced off the vertical post in the back of the net. 15 seconds remain in the second period. It's a 4-1 Kenai lead. Power play, 1:19 left for the Knights. This will carry over into the third period unless they get a goal. Cardinals win the faceoff, cleared out. This one all the way down behind the Colony goal line, and this should, here's a last second chance, a pass tape to Diltz, and under a second, and that one is going to be, that's the end of the second period, but we have another penalty coming against Kenai. I think this one's going to be against Meese. And I think it's going to be a cross check, maybe. We'll see. We'll keep it here until we get a clarification on the penalty. The referee's talking it over, and now they will let the scorers know. But at the end of the second period, 4-1, Cardinals lead. But it's going to be a 5-on-3 for the Knights to start the third period. Still no indication from the official what the... And can't quite make out the penalty from the score, so we'll step aside. When we come back, it'll be the Best Shop Intermission Report. You're listening to high school hockey. Cardinals on top of the Colony Knights 4-1 in this after 2 periods in the books on ESPN 1140 AM, 96.9 FM, and watching on KENAI Sports Live on YouTube.
Your all things trailer headquarters is White Spruce Trailer Sales. They sell them, rent them, buy them, and take them on trade. They'll fix them or sell you the parts to fix them yourself. Alaska's largest inventory of work trailers, recreational trailers, enclosed or open. A full service story, trained technicians, and a knowledgeable sales staff. White Spruce can do it all for you.
Tires, tires, tires. You need better tires for the winter, and the Best Shop has just the right tire you need, no matter what size you need. And with winter coming up, now is the time to order and get the right tire for your vehicle. No reason to wait for the snow to show. Do it now and be ready. For winter tires and tire changeover, call the Best Shop on K Beach. The Best Shop on K Beach for all your tire needs. 907-262-8785.
The high school hockey intermission continues with the Best Shop Intermission Report. With highlights, stats, and game recaps, let's return ringside with today's broadcast team on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM.
Welcome back to the ConocoPhillips Multi-Purpose Arena in Kenai, just next door to Kenai Central High School, where it's time now for the intermission report brought to you by the Best Shop. If you have a big rig or a piece of equipment that needs repaired, the Best Shop is a full heavy-duty repair facility. They've got all kinds of tires, winter tires, summer tires, heavy equipment tires. If you're looking for tires, the Best Shop has what you need. They also carry snow plows, Western snow plows, and Snow X plows. Get yours today at the Best Shop on K Beach, 907-262-8785. After 2 periods, the Cardinals lead the Colony Knights 4-1. 2 goals in the first period, 2 more in the second period. The 2 goals in the second period for the Cardinals coming at 3 minutes and 7 seconds. That was a Logan Meese goal. It was a shorthanded goal, and it was unassisted. So Logan Meese with 2 goals on the night. And then another unassisted goal for the Cardinals a little over a minute and a half later at 4 minutes and 24 seconds. Buzz Van, a beautiful snapshot from just outside the right circle on the Colony end of the rink to make it 4-0 at the time. But Jace Albers for the Knights did make a very nice play, taking it from his own blue line across into Kenai territory and all the way down in front of the net, where he was the only player for Colony that's had a chance against Evan Witt. Speaking of Evan Witt, we're going to talk about his shots and saves here in just a moment, but you're listening and watching the half intermission report brought to you by the Best Shop. We'll be back in 60 seconds for more coverage of the intermission report on ESPN and Kenai Sports Live on YouTube.
'Tis the season of snow tires, snow machining, and hockey games. Dr. James Julian and his expert team have been providing residents with exceptional dental care since 1992. They offer it all from routine cleanings to dentures, crowns, implants, restorations, and teeth whitening. Your winning smile is just a call away. So partner up with a winning team and get your smile in shape for the season. Call Dr. Julian's office at 907-283-4857. Don't miss out on life's best moments. Trust Dr. Julian for a winning smile.
Floors Unlimited is ready for all your fall indoor flooring projects. With the holidays just around the corner, visit their beautiful showroom offering cozy carpet, tile, and about their PFD. Conveniently located on K Beach Road, just past KSRM Radio Group. Floors Unlimited is here to help you get your home holiday ready. Open Monday through Saturday. Stop in today or call 907-420-7688. Need tags, titles, and registration fast? AK Express has you covered. Located at the corner of K Beach and West Poppy Lane next to Everybody Rides Again. With drop-off and pickup services available, AK Express is the anti-DMV. No lines, and yes, they're even open on Saturdays. AK Express makes it all about you. AK Express, where convenience is king.
Welcome back to the intermission report, brought to you by the Best Shop. Time now for shots and saves. Shots and saves are brought to you by 3T Detailing. 3T Detailing, get your vehicle professionally detailed by 3T Detail. It'll be a score if they detail your vehicle. Your auto professional detailing shop, 907-252-39. It's a perfect gift for your vehicle. 3T Detailing, the official sponsor of Shots and Saves for Peninsula Hockey this season. And in the second period, shots and saves for KENAI, 14 shots for the Knights, 13 saves for Evan Witt. And for Colony, KENAI, only 9 shots in the second period. So Colony coming out on top offensively after being outshot 16-5 in the first period. Colony outshoots the Cardinals 14-9 in the second period, although the Cardinals able to get 2 of those 9 in the net to give them that 4-1 lead. So for a total of 19 shots for KENAI, 19 shots for the Knights through 2 periods, and 25 shots on goal for the Cardinals through 2 periods. That's your 3T Detailing shots and saves. Now, there was a moment at the end of the second period where Colony put a shot on the net, and it looked very clear like it went in the net. The referees waved it off. I haven't seen any replays or anything, but suffice to say, I think the Cardinals may have gotten by with a little fortunate officiating error right there. But nevertheless, they do have 4 goals on the night. So 4-1 lead, 4-2 lead. You still have a multi-goal lead going into the final frame. So good on the Cardinals for that. And then as far as penalties are concerned, it was a whole bunch of penalties against the Cardinals, 1 and 2 against the Knights. We'll recount those really quick. The first penalty of the period came against Braden Smith at 2 minutes and 58 seconds into the second. It was a roughing penalty. And then the second penalty was a slash, and that was against Miles Diltz for Colony. Then the next 2 penalties actually came 1 second apart for the Cardinals and then for the Knights. First one was against Diltz, and the next one a slashing penalty against Braden Smith. And then another couple penalties against the Cardinals. A slashing penalty, and then the Knights are actually going to have a 3-on-5 or 5-on-3 opportunity coming out of the second intermission. For about a minute, they'll have a 5-on-3, and then for a minute after that, it'll be 5-on-4. So this 3-goal lead, tenuous at best for the Cardinals, with the big 2-man advantage looming to start the third period for the Colony Knights. We'll be right back. You're listening to the intermission report brought to you by the Best Shop. It'll be the third period puck drop when we come back on ESPN and KENAI Sports Live.
Hey there, food lovers. Beckaroo and the Bread Guy are still serving up deliciousness at Safety Moore's Deli and Bakery, open Tuesday through Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Using only wholesome ingredients like real butter, never margarine or mystery chemicals, they're baking up treats that look good and taste even better. And when the bakery is closed, no worries, Safety Moore's got you covered at the register. Plus, grab lunch that's fresher, healthier, and cheaper than fast food. Try their chef salads or rotisserie chicken salad. Beckaroo and the Bread Guy, quality you can taste.
Sweeney's Holding in Soldana has another new brand alert. Duck Camp Apparel. High quality, durable, warm, and quiet. Shop Duck Camp Apparel now at Sweeney's in Soldana. With the winter months here, Sweeney's Holding is fully stocked for all things winter. Polar Max double layers for men, women, and children. All footwear, also 20% off. New women and men Helly Hansen winter coats, 20% off, excluding flame resistant. New Wrangler tops, vests, and jackets for guys and gals. Also, check out the very popular wall
live right now, am I? Okay. All right. Well, just keep it playing. I'll let you know to bring it on. Okay, after this, I'll bring it on. Welcome back to Kenai High School Ice Rink, where the Cardinals carry a 4-1 lead into the third period in the Peninsula Ice Challenge against the Colony Knights. I'm Nick Sorrell, along with our radio broadcast producer, Nevin Woodward, back in the K-Beach studio. And for Kenai Sports Live, Keith Crawford on the camera and doing all the tech for us tonight. Thank you to Keith and thank you to Nevin for keeping our broadcasts on the air. And Cardinals looking very good, although they're going to have a battle on their hands starting off the third period. It'll be a 5-on-3, and we're just moments away from that. The two men in the box for the Cardinals are, let's see here, I'm going to double check, Will Howard and Gavin Lyles. Howard in for a slash, and there's a 1:03 left on the Howard penalty, and a cross check on Gavin Lyles. 2 minutes for Lyles. So it'll be 1:03 of a 5-on-3 for the Knights. We switch sides. The Knights will be going right to left again in the third period. The Cardinals going left to right. Knights in their black jerseys and green pants, and the Cardinals in their white jerseys and black pants. Meese in on the face-off, your floor ever face-off, your hometown flooring professionals, 907-260-9270. Meese immediately clears it out. 55 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Getting ahead of steam, moving back into Kenai territory. Jackson Allen tries to get a shot on goal, but that one goes off the outside of the post and ricochets back into the top of the slot. Now picked up here near side by the Knights. Pass across to the far circle. Shot, and that one sails over the net, and it's going to carry him around and go all the way up the near wall. 30 seconds remaining in the 5-on-3. Second shot was from Jackson Allen. The first shot did not catch that number. So with 20 seconds to go in the 5-on-3, here comes Laughlin across his own blue line. Now the red line, trying to get past Meese. Goes far wall in, so Kenai territory. Puck is loose in the slot, bounces away, and it's going to be kept in by Coffey. Now near wall. Laughlin, a shot, kick save, and another save by Witt. And the 5-on-3 is over. Puck back in the slot. Knights trying to poke it in, and the Cardinals defense keeps it away. Okay, a 5-on-4 power play for the Cardinals. And here's Meese. A chance for a one-on-one. Shoots, and that one's knocked away by Allen on the defensive side. 40 seconds to go in the power play. Cardinals had to beat a 5-on-3. Now they cleared out again. Puck trickles back into the Colony zone. 30 seconds remaining on the Colony power play. 13 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third period. Cardinals leading 4-1. Here's Allen. Brings it across into the Kenai end, across the blue line. Moves toward the slot, loses the puck. Picked up there by Cody Lindstrom. Lindstrom outside the near circle. Shoots, and that one redirects off and off the flat board into the back of the net. Knights keep possession. Resetting. 5 seconds left in the power play. Allen up top. Now near corner. Now the power play's over. Allen, one more chance to try and get a shot off here. And all five. There's a pass, and just could not quite get the stick on it. And now extra pushing and shoving. Schwinn right in the middle of that. The shot attempt was by Austin Fangman, and he just could not quite get the stick on it. Otherwise, he would have had a pretty open top shelf to deposit that puck into. No penalty called with the extracurriculars after the play, and both teams back to full and equal strength. Face off to the left of Witt. It'll be Albers and Smith. Colony winning the face-off. Puck knocked down by Smith, though, and he flips it ahead, and it'll sail down into the Kenai end. Tap there by the goalie, Trayton Adams. Adams coming in replacement of Tess Jorgensen. And I was mistakenly, there's a cleared-out puck that actually goes all the way on goal, so Witt's going to get credit for a save. Tangle up between Meese and a defenseman. Puck now in the Colony zone. Van dumping it ahead into the flat board behind the goal line. Knights will try and clear it out, but the Cardinals keep it in. Now back into the behind the goal line. Chamberlain, a nice forecheck and a pass, a shot, and a goal! Noah Hallam with a feed from Everett Chamberlain, and the Cardinals extend their lead once again, and that probably the cleanest pass and shot we've seen from Kenai thus far this season. The goal coming at 2 minutes and 54 seconds into the third period. Noah Hallam, the goal. And the assist by Everett Chamberlain. Face off at center ice, won by Will Howard. And here come the Cardinals once again. Pressure into the Colony end. Trying to clear it out. Puck picked up at the top of the slot by Will Howard, and he gets a little loose with it and has to just chase it back into his own end of the rink. He'll circle around behind his own net, throws snow, reverses course, and now he'll feed it up towards center ice, but it's knocked down there. That is Simeon Adams with a nice interception, but gets swamped by some Cardinals. Hallam leading the way there, and the Cardinals will clear it out. It'll be back into the Colony end briefly. Coffey feeds it ahead, and this should be an icing call, yes. So with 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go, the Cardinals have reestablished a 4-goal lead following the Noah Hallam goal, his first of the season. Hallam with 2 points in this game, an assist in the first period, now a goal in the third period. Face off to the right of Adams. Right into the top of the slot. There's a shot from Lyles just wide of the net. Now to the far corner, the far circle. And I believe we have a penalty coming here. I'm not sure who it's against. 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third period. It's going to be against Isaac Potton. No, yes, against Isaac Potton. That's the first goal, penalty of the third period. And we'll see what this one is. The players will make their way back to the Kenai end, just waiting on the official announcement from the PA announcer. 5-on-4 for 2 minutes. Power play for the Knights. It's 2 minutes against on Isaac Potton for unsportsmanlike conduct. 1:45 to go on the Colony power play. Allen loses the puck down in the near corner on the Kenai end. And here comes Buzz Van racing up. It's a 2-on-1. Buzz and Meese, a shot wide, and Meese will clean it up or pick it up in the far corner in the Colony end of the rink. And now quickly picked back up by Jackson. Nice pass ahead to Diltz. Diltz now hands it off. And there's a chance for the Knights as they try to set up here. Dane Joseph at the midboard, now back behind the Kenai net. Pass looking up top, taken away by the Cardinals. Noah Hallam will try and dump it into center ice, but ill-advised pass, maybe better to reset. A minute gone in the power play. The Knights trail 5-1 behind the Kenai Cardinals. Nice move by Jackson Allen through the legs, circles around behind the net. 49 seconds remain in the power play. And the puck taken away by Hallam. Hallam and Meese. Meese across center ice. In the near circle. Shot, knocked down, save by Adams. Trayton Adams, if you if you take Logan Meese on one-on-one and you stop the shot, keep the puck, because that doesn't happen terribly often. 38 seconds left in the power play for the Colony Knights. 9 minutes and 48 seconds on the Three Bears Alaska scoreboard. Cardinals up 5-1 on the Knights. There's a shot from Lyles off the faceoff. Blocked by Adams. 30 seconds remain in the power play, and the Cardinals doing a fantastic job of keeping up offensive pressure. But here's a chance, a shot, knocked down, rebound, watch out. Puck behind the Kenai net. Another shot on the wraparound. It's loose, blocked again by Witt, and the Cardinals clear it out. And Tristan Sawyer will back it up, now with the head of steam across the blue line. Almost tripped. Gets over the stick, pass through the slot, but nobody was there. Now to the right wing, and it gets away from Lucas Mansfield. And the Cardinals will clear it out, and that'll end the penalty. 9 minutes and 3 seconds remain in the third period. Cardinals with a 4-goal lead over the Colony Knights. Colony with a narrow win last night, 4-3 over the Soldotna Stars. A great night for the Cardinals after a hard night last night. Face off in the Kenai zone to the left of Witt, won by the Cardinals. Schwinn will clear this out. Chamberlain picks it up on the near board and tries to get rid of it, but it stays inside the zone, kept in by Coffey. Coffey dumps it into the near corner. Puck stuck there, and now it'll get picked up by Buzz Van, who's going to race around behind his net, and he dumps it out towards center ice. And there it'll be grabbed by Coffey. Coffey is swinging a miss as he tries to dump it back in, and this should be an icing call, yes. As Torin Coffey from his own end tried to bounce it off the near board. Pass that didn't quite find any of his teammates. With 8 minutes and 37 seconds to go. Five on five, puck in the Colony end. Hallam wins the faceoff. Meese, a nice pass through the slot. Schwinn will take it at the near corner, or excuse me, at the left wing. Shot blocked. Now Meese, a shot and a goal! Braden Smith on the assist. Logan Meese, give that man a hat trick. 6-1 now. The goal coming in. 6 minutes and 48 seconds. I didn't hear who they said the assist officially came from, but Logan Meese officially a hat trick on the night. Now picks this one up off the faceoff and dumps it into the Colony end. Colony playing right to left in the third period. Kenai left to right. Lyles keeps it in at the right wing. Upended. Puck now behind the Colony net. There's a shot, or a pass through the slot. Goes up to the left wing. Now into the low slot. Now behind the net. Hallam behind the goal line. Pass to the point. Kept alive. Lyles, a shot wide of the net. It's going to carry him around. Goldsby picks it up at the left wing. Feeds it down into the far corner. Puck still in the Colony end. Knights trying to get it out, and they will. Here comes Jackson Allen. Allen trying to split the wedge. Can't. Works his way near side, and before he can get a shot off, backhands it into the slot. A beautiful pass, but no good contact from the Knights. They do maintain possession. Puck bouncing in the far wing. There's a shot and a goal. Logan Laughlin cuts into the Kenai lead. Laughlin's goal at 7 minutes and 48 seconds. Laughlin the goal, and we'll see if they announce who the assist came from. They're going to call it an unassisted goal by Laughlin. Knights win the faceoff, but the Cardinals quickly get it back. There's a shot and a kick, knocked away save by Adams in the Colony end. And here come the downhill shots as the game dwindles in the late third period. Cardinals with possession in the Colony zone. Chamberlain muscling off on the forecheck, fighting two Knights to keep possession of the puck, and look at that, if Chamberlain doesn't come out on top there. Now the puck in the near side, and the Knights will clear it out. Lily Langham tries to dump it back in and has it taken away. Laughlin, another chance to shoot. Kick save, shot, another save. Puck is loose. Witt with two back-to-back saves. And still another shot. And another save by Evan Witt. Evan Witt, 3 saves in rapid succession. 2 from Logan Laughlin, who had a goal but barely less than a minute ago, almost doubled up. And with 6 minutes and 32 seconds to play in the third period, we'll get a face-off in the Kenai zone. It'll be to the right of Witt. The Knights coming alive late in the third period. 6 minutes and 32 seconds remain. Cardinals with a 6-2 lead over Colony. It's the second game for both teams of the Peninsula Ice Challenge, 4th game overall for the tournament. Pass ahead to Braden Smith. Cardinals win the faceoff. Shot from the blue line, blocked by Adams. Cardinals pick it back up in the neutral zone. Van loses it. Now Albers. And Smith takes it away, and he'll clear it out. And the Knights will reset and start over. Miles Dilt passes ahead, and we're going to get an offsides call. Albers just a little bit too quick across the blue line. 6 minutes and 7 seconds remain. It's a 4-goal lead for the Cardinals, but the intensity that we've seen from the Knights in the last couple minutes, it doesn't feel like a safe lead unless the Cardinals can recapture some momentum. Puck is at center ice. Albers still loose, looking for somebody to pick it up. Hallam moves it into the Kenai or the Colony zone. Takes a big shot, and the Knights will pick it back up. Meese in the high slot, trying to make a move. Smith, a shot, redirected by the defense. Now Meese again in the far corner of the Colony end. A looping shot knocked down by Adams. Cardinals managed to keep it in. A backhander into the slot, nobody's there. Meese trying to harass the defense and take the puck away. Keeping his eye on Diltz. Now the Cardinals, a puck, a pass right through the slot, but nobody was there, and the Knights will frantically knock it back the other way. 5 minutes and 17 seconds remain. Cardinals holding on to a 4-goal lead, 6-2. A hat trick on the night for Logan Meese. 2 points for Noah Hallam, an assist and a goal. Face off to the right of Adams. Will Howard wins the face off. Excuse me, that was, yes, Howard. Now Lyles keeping it in from the right wing, wraps it around to the far corner. Puck in the Colony end. Knights going right to left. Kenai going left to right. And now the Knights will mobilize and get it out of their end. Here comes number 20, is shot wide of the goal. That was Simeon Adams. Knights still with possession. Now the Cardinals take it away. Loose puck in the high slot. Battle for it, and now Howard will come away and send it to neutral ice. 4 minutes and 43 seconds to play. A shot from center ice by Coffey. Caroms off the glass behind the net, and the Cardinals will try and regain possession. Colony, however, takes it away, and now we have a penalty coming. Goalie comes racing off the ice. The Knights are going to have a 6-on-5. Well, the referees blew the whistle. The Cardinals touched the puck, and a penalty coming against the Cardinals. It's another one. This one will be at 10 minutes and 34 seconds. It'll be holding. And the Cardinals will have to kill another penalty in the third period. Face-off won by the Knights. Coffey at the far board in the Kenai zone. Passes back up top, and the puck gets just past Laughlin, and Hallam's going to try and swoop in and take it away, creating some pressure on Allen, and kills about 10 seconds of penalty. Allen back into the Kenai zone. There's a shot knocked down and covered up by Evan Witt. Evan Witt earning his stripes in the second and third periods. He had 13 saves on 14 shots in the second period, and I would suspect it's going to be close to that in the third period, and we still have 4 minutes to play. 6 to 2, the Kenai lead. Face off, won by the Cardinals. Meese picking it up, now racing across center ice. He's going to try and beat 2 defensemen. Flips one toward the net, goes over the top. Keeps it alive, now sends it back to neutral ice. The Cardinals will back it up. Noah Hallam tries to get rid of it, and the Cardinals doing an excellent job of killing penalty here, and the puck finally knocked up and out of play by Logan Laughlin. A minute 13 remains in the Colony power play. 6-2, the Cardinals on top. And with 3 minutes and 39 seconds remaining, things can change quickly, but it feels like it may be too little too late for the Colony Knights. Face off in neutral ice. Albers and Hallam. Hallam having a phenomenal game tonight. Knights win the face-off. Logan Laughlin across the blue line into Kenai territory, up the far wall. Backhands it, where he finds Dane Joseph. Now up the near wall. Puck wrapping around, looking for the slot. There's a shot, but it doesn't find the net, redirected by the defense. Midboard, now near corner in the Kenai end. Joseph looking for an open lane. Here's a shot from Coffey. It's loose in front of the net. One save by Witt. It's still loose. Flips up over the net and behind, up against the flat board. And Witt is backed up on his backside into his own net with Albers standing over the top of him. And we also had, I believe, Cameron Schwinn was right there. So we'll get a stoppage of play with 31 seconds remaining in the power play. 2 minutes and 57 seconds to go in the game. Kenai leading 6-2 over the Colony Knights. We'll get a face-off. It'll be to the left of Witt. Face-off will be Braden Smith against Walter Neeser. Knights win the face-off. Puck trickles behind and wraps around to the near wall, where Chamberlain tries to clear it out, and he does. Diltz backs it up to Coffey. 12 seconds left in the power play. Coffey up the near board, dumps it into the Kenai end, and he'll chase it down, but Buzz Van beats him to it, and Van clears it out, and it'll bounce all the way back into the Colony zone, and the power play is over. The Cardinals have killed another one. Only one power play goal, no power play goals rather for the Knights. A lot of penalty kills for the Cardinals tonight. 2 minutes and 10 seconds remain. Puck is in the Kenai end, and Evan Witt will get a stick on it and send it back to center ice. Collision between Howard and Chamberlain, teammates, both going for the puck. Logan Laughlin, that's Austin Fangman. Overskates it, now it's back in the Colony end. Braden Smith turns at the far wall and tries to dump it into the far corner, but it's redirected by the defense all the way down to the Kenai side of the rink. Puck is loose near the Kenai blue line. Now picked up by Potton. Potton across the Colony blue line and dumps it down, and he'll chase it. Howard swoops in, but a nice move by Fangman. And the Knights will move this one back now in Kenai territory. Gavin Lyles picks it up in his own far corner. Now behind the net. Looking for somebody to dump it ahead to, and he just sends it all the way across the rink, and it'll be an icing call. 1:07 remaining in the game. This one looking like it's going to go the way of the Cardinals. 6-2 is their lead. The post-game show brought to you by Peninsula Community Health Services. Coming up after the end of the game. 1:07 remaining in the third period. Face off to the right of Evan Witt. Isaac Potton winning the face-off. Gets it ahead to Mason Butler. A nice move, and he's got a one-on-one Another nice move, but he has the puck stripped away by Lindstrom. Under a minute to play. Puck is in the Colony end. Cardinals trying to keep it there. And they do. Mason Butler, though, an inadvertent kick with the skate, sends it into center ice, and the Knights dump it into Kenai territory. Behind the net. Cardinals send it up on the near board. No icings, waved off. Under 30 seconds to play. Puck taken away by the Cardinals. Now they're going to try and back one in. Almost a score, but it bounces right through the low slot. Lyles in his own end passes over to Van. And with 12 seconds to play, the Cardinals will just skate this one out. Van's going to take a shot right at the end, but 6 seconds on the clock as there were a couple Kenai players in the offensive zone when Van took that shot from just about the inside of the center ice circle. 6 seconds remain. Cardinals are going to win 6-2. And every team in the Peninsula Ice Challenge will play tomorrow at 1-1. So it's anybody's tournament at this point. Parrish and the Cardinals win the face-off, and the clock goes to 0. And a big win for the Cardinals, who come out of the bench to swarm their goalie, Evan Witt, and that is some well-deserved love over there because Evan Witt put on a clinic in the goal tonight, picking up several saves in succession several times. 6-2 your final score. We'll be right back with your Peninsula Community Health Services postgame show on ESPN and Kenai Sports Live.
Are you looking for a challenging, rewarding position advocating for healthcare patients and the community? Do you want a job or you have room to learn and grow with an organization that offers competitive pay and benefits? PCHS has current openings for patient services representatives. Go to our website at pchsak.org for more information and to submit an application.
Peninsula Community Health Services. Healthcare for all. Hey guys, need an excuse to binge watch some football? If you've been considering a vasectomy, now's the perfect time. Dr. Alvarez can perform your no needle, no scalpel vasectomy. You can catch the games and your partner will be cheering for you. A safe procedure is always our main goal, but we know cost matters. Our price is less than most deductibles. Let us check your plan and get the best value for your healthcare dollars. No insurance? No problem. One PFP will cover it with some left over for refreshment. Learn more at Peninsula Surgery and Aesthetics or call 907-235-1010. Then kick back and enjoy the games.
Now, it's time for the Peninsula Community Health Services postgame show on ESPN 1140 AM and 96.9 FM with game recaps and postgame interviews. Let's return ringside.
Welcome back to Kenai High School in the ConocoPhillips Multi-Purpose Ice Arena, where the Kenai Cardinals have just knocked off the Kenai Cardinals have just knocked off the Colony Knights by a final score of 6-2. What a game it was for the Cardinals. Let's recap the third period. 2 goals for the Cardinals. They had 2 goals in the first, 2 goals in the second, and 2 more in the third. The first goal at 2 minutes and 53 seconds, Noah Hallam, assisted by Everett Chamberlain, and that was probably one of the cleanest goals I've seen. A beautiful pass from Chamberlain from just to the right side of the net, behind the net, to Hallam, who is streaking in through the slot to put that one right onto the top shelf. Nice little bottle rocket from Hallam to, at that point, make it a 5-1 lead for the Kenai Cardinals. Then a second goal for the Cardinals, and another unassisted Logan Meese goal. He had 2 more of those tonight, one of them a short-handed goal. And in fact, the Cardinals did amazing on the penalty kill tonight. Not so amazing on the penalties, a little, maybe too many of those, but they had, 5, 6, 7 penalties against the Cardinals, but they managed to kill all of those power plays from the Knights. Sort of. There was one toward the end of the second period. We're pretty confident that the officials may have gotten that one incorrect. That one popped into the net, it looked like, from every replay that we've seen. But either way, it wouldn't have made a difference because the Cardinals, with 6 goals, came away with a big win here in this one. Penalties in the third period, an unsportsmanlike conduct against Isaac Potton, and a holding penalty. I believe that was against Noah Hallam, but I didn't get an exact look at the number. And we're going to step aside. It's the Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show on ESPN 1140 and 96.9 FM. Peninsula Community Health Services, supporting your health, offering medical, dental, eye care, and behavioral health services. Visit them online at pchsak.org or call 907-262-3119. When we come back, we'll get you your shots and saves and a couple recaps of the game, as well as your Pizza Boys Player of the Game. You're listening to high school hockey and the Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show on ESPN Radio and watching on KENAI Sports Live.
Are you looking for a challenging, rewarding position advocating for healthcare patients and the community? Do you want a job or you have room to learn and grow with an organization that offers competitive pay and benefits? PCHS has current openings for patient services representatives. Go to our website at pchsak.org for more information and to submit an application.
Peninsula Community Health Services. Healthcare for all. Pizza Boys in Soldotna is proud to sponsor today's Player of the Game, which honors local athletes from KENAI, Soldotna, Nikiski, and across the KENAI Peninsula. Pizza Boys is your local destination for stone-baked pizzas, fresh pasta, and so much more. We create authentic, hand-tossed pizzas daily, made to order with fresh, quality ingredients that are sure to make your mouth water. Our full-service dining room and takeout options are ready to satisfy all your cravings. Dine in, take out, or have it delivered by calling 260-4800. Pizza Boys.
Welcome back to the Peninsula Community Health Services post-game show. Nick Sorrell on the mic for you here this evening. And time now for your 3T detailing shots and saves. And I don't want to preview what's coming next with the Pizza Boys Player of the Game, but what a game for Evan Witt. 21 shots tonight for the Colony Knights, 19 saves for the KENAI Cardinals, or for Evan Witt, but so many of those saves coming in very quick succession. And I think that I don't want to disagree with the official scorer, but I think there may have been a few more shots than what I'm seeing on the score sheet, because there were multiple times where there were 2, 3, or 4 shots in quick succession against Witt, and he was able to get the leg pad, the blocking glove, and the catching glove, and the stick on all of them, looking like an 80s aerobics dancer out there, dancing all over the place to keep that puck out of the net. So a great job by Evan Witt. That's your 3T detailing shots and saves. It'll be a score of 3T details your vehicle. It's a perfect gift for your vehicle. Paint correction, protection, ceramic coating, full interior and exterior detailing. 907-252-3960. 3T Detailing, official sponsor of shots and saves for Peninsula Hockey this season. And now, your Pizza Boys Player of the Game. The Player of the Game sponsored by Soldotna Pizza Boys. Today's Player of the Game will receive a certificate for a pepperoni pizza for pickup or delivery. Call 907-260-4800, 907-260-4800. Your Player of the Game tonight is goaltender Evan Witt for the KENAI Cardinals. A phenomenal game for the junior. And you look at the score, 6-2, Cardinals on top, and you think, wow, the KENAI Cardinals really ran away with this game. And yes, they did. They did a fantastic job of putting the puck in the net. A hat trick on the night for Logan Meese. But really, more than anything, you have to tip your cap to Witt in between the pipes tonight. This very easily could have been a game that was 6-5, 6-4, or maybe even 6-6, and we head to overtime. But some phenomenal saves by Evan Witt. And so that will take us to the end of the broadcast here tonight. Cardinals win 6-2 over the Colony Knights. The Cardinals will play again tomorrow at the Soldotna Regional Sports Complex against the Soldotna Stars. Winner of that game will be in contention for the champion of the Peninsula Ice Challenge. All 4 teams going into tomorrow 1-1 after the Stars' 8-5 win over the Palmer Moose earlier today. That's going to do it for our broadcast for the Kenai Cardinals. For Keith Crawford behind the camera on Kenai Sports Live, and for Nevin Woodward on the board at our KB studio on the radio, I'm Nick Sorrell saying God bless and good night.